Hello Claire, it's lovely to be with you again, and we can get on with our question today, which is how can we remain in our own energy of trust and flow when dealing with everyday issues which potentially can knock us off balance?
Thank you, Lindsay. We've been asked this question many times because sometimes it can seem that as you do your own personal development, that you are feeling great and light and joyous about your existence. And then sometimes when you look at your everyday life and you're dealing with people in what can be perceived as everyday occurrences, if they aren't where you're at or they see life differently, it can seem that it's not of a match to the way that you are dealing with life, where you're taking responsibility for your own reactions to outer events. So we want to just sort of ramp up even how this is being perceived, because everyday things do occur, and we'd be encouraging you to see that let's turn away from them being seen as an issue or a problem to trusting that there is an unfolding going on, there's a higher picture going on, and that everybody involved in this, whether they seem to be awakened individuals or not, there's still a higher aspect of them who knows exactly what's going on from a higher overview, whether their conscious self is aware of it or not. So if you find that you are dealing with something in your everyday life that seems less of a match to how you'd like it to be, by all means just check to make sure there's not a subconscious belief or understanding that you're attracting in, but to ramp it up also by learning to communicate with all of those people involved and learn to communicate with their higher self. Perhaps take a time to do a meditation, take a time to focus on a vision of the future where everything has been sorted out and that you see that there is a greater and beautiful outcome from something that may have seemed quite trivial or hurtful or difficult or frustrating. You fill in the blanks, whatever you might be experiencing at the time. So just see yourself that you've got an everyday occurrence, everyday contact with people that may not be in that awakened state consciously. Just choose to connect with the higher self. Ask that it is sorted for the highest good of all concerned. And then take yourself into a vision of the future where everything has come out with an even better outcome than anyone could imagine from their first thought. So it's about placing yourself into your higher energy, connecting with your higher self, and trusting that there is a higher overview, that the actual communication, that even with these people who don't seem to be awakened, you can still link to their energy of their higher self, that they are beautiful souls experiencing their own life in their own unique way, that you can magnify the beauty of their energy, their skills. So you're adding that light to whatever is going on, and you're inviting in greater possibilities for wonderful outcomes for all of this. And just see and trust that, just take in with your imagination what could be the most magnificent outcome of this, way beyond your current thinking. Invite that in from your own team, your own higher self, and just trust that there is this higher overview that you're not being shown now, because you don't need to know it now. But play with possibilities, invite in possibilities and potentials. But the main thing is is that you're sending love and higher energy to this situation. Okay? You're sending unconditional love to yourself and all those that you're linking with the higher selves of everybody involved, and you're magnifying the greater qualities of who they are, including yourself. So this will have a knock-on effect to the building, the divine beings in the buildings, have a knock-on effect with all the people concerned. It will have a knock-on effect to the higher wisdom that is being expressed through this unique way. And if it involves outer things, then there will be elementals, other divine beings, places, situations, and forms of communication. So much going on a higher level. And we don't need to know everything that's going on all the time. It's just adding your thoughts, your energy, and your beliefs to this becoming an incredible, incredible solution and outcome. So we'd like to just leave that with you to have a play with and explore with. We will be communicating through Lindsay and other people for other ways that you can take this. We give you the simple verbal and energy overview for you to play around with and make it your own. And you can take this as it is now, or take it from other forms of communication, the written word, always with a resonance to it, so that you can get your own way of getting a higher outcome for everything that's going on in your life. Nothing is ever now of a low vibration for you, because you are now instilling that you have a higher overview for everything. There is beauty and gloriousness in everything that's happening, no matter what it might seem on the outset. So we're going to close with you now and remind you to link to the energies behind the words, the wisdom behind the communication. Link it to your higher self and all those concerned. We thank you for this opportunity of communicating with you in this manner. We cocoon you with our love and our appreciation. Thank you, beloved ones. Thank you. Thank you, Lindsay.
Well, thank you to our lovely team and Claire for that beautiful words, and it really gives a clear insight as to how we can step back from something which might be causing us frustration or angst in some way or other, and actually just step back from it and see it from a higher view, and meditate and pass it over, and just feel that maybe we don't have to sort everything out ourselves. So that was really beautiful. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Lindsay. Thank you. Look forward to the next message. Then thanks for creating this space for us to